Okay, so at the start of the year, I love when we can do this. We have a fresh start and we think, okay, how can we make our lives better, whether that be mentally, physically? Well, joining us this morning is one of our favorite guests to chat about this because I think he talks about a lot of things we need to talk about. Dr. Nate Upshaw from Neurospa. And when it comes to resolutions, I think a lot of attention is put on physical, but mental is just as important. And that's what you want to talk about this morning. Good to see you.
You too. Thanks for having me.
So talk about that a little bit, because I do feel like there is a lot of attention on physical health, but I mean, physical health is nothing if your mental health is not in check and where it should be.
Yeah, we try to talk about this every time, this time of year at the new year about the importance of taking care of your mental health as well as your physical health. And I think, this is really on everyone's radar right now after the, the year that we've had this past year. I think the mental health issues are on everyone's radar. And a lot of people don't know this, but the mental health rates. So if you look at the chance that anyone has like a clinical anxiety or depression, it's about 10 or 15% of the population at any given time. And those rates are as high as 35% right now. And that's what we've been seeing in our clinics.
Well, and what's interesting is I think if maybe people saw what was happening in 2020 with how they were handling things mentally, now is the time to really kind of take charge of this and say, hey, let's make a difference. Let's change what we're doing. Explain what you and the team can do there and the results that you're seeing.
Yeah, so at Neurospa, we use TMS therapy to treat depression. A lot of people in the Tampa area know about this now, but if you don't, it basically uses technology similar to an MRI. So it's safe, effective, and it treats depression and anxiety related to depression without medications and without the side effects of medications. So we really encourage anyone who has been struggling with anxiety or depression and has gotten some treatment that hasn't worked out. Either the medications gave side effects or they weren't fully effective, to contact us because insurance pays for TMS treatment. And it's mainstream medicine at this point. It's FDA cleared. It's covered by all insurances, including Medicare. And we're just trying to get the word out there that this treatment exists. And it's been, basically FDA cleared since 2008. But not enough people know about it or know that it's an option if they haven't responded to traditional therapy such as medications or psychotherapy.
What hope can you give for people? Because again, we really say 2021, I think maybe is the time to go ahead and get some of these things looked at. I mean, you say, I love that you and the team are honest and you're saying this may not be for every single person, but why not give it a shot? It's certainly if you've tried medicines and they're not working for you.
Yeah, so most people who come to us are going through their insurance. So they've tried other treatments like medications that haven't been fully effective. So our statistics, we track all of our outcomes. 60% of people who come to us get a full remission of their symptoms, and 88% of patients get at least a 50% reduction of their symptoms. And these are people that other treatments haven't worked for them. So this is really kind of the future of psychiatry in terms of treating mental health. Instead of medications, this is using a much more technologically sophisticated, targeted treatment without the side effects. And we're stimulating a very specific part of the brain. And we actually know more about how this works than the medications that we use.
Yeah. If someone's watching this morning and it is ready to kind of make a change, what would you have them do? What does this process look like to get it started and make that phone call?
Right. So there's a number that's going to be on the screen. You can call that number and we can, over the phone, just get a little bit of information from you, run your insurance, tell you if you're covered and how much it would be out of pocket. Some people have no out-of-pocket costs. But more importantly, we can kind of walk through with your situation and kind of tell you some results that we've had people similar to you. So that's what we've really tried to do at Neurospa, is eliminate any barriers to getting this treatment. So you don't have to come into the office. You don't have to do any of those things. You can, and you will eventually get a consultation, but you can literally just call us and you can find out all the information that you need to see if you qualify through your insurance. I
am so glad that, again, we're having you here at the beginning of the year to talk about these very important topics. Dr. Nate Upshaw, thank you so much. You mentioned the phone number, the website. Anything else you want people to know as we close here?
Yeah, just check it out. You'd be surprised. Get online, Google TMS. You'll be surprised about how much information is out there.
And certainly we'll put more info on our website too. Again, Dr. Upshaw, so good to see you. Thank you. Happy New Year.
Thanks for having me.